You couldn't hide if you tried. You couldn't hide if you tried. I first heard that. I'm wearing a yellow shirt here today. And when it comes to this shirt in particular, this is a shirt that I wear visibility. This is one that says, hey, I'm fully here. And there was a time when I was volunteering at an event where I realized that I was trying to honestly not distract from what was taking place. And the thing about it is because I know that I can't help but be visible. When I walk into the room, because of my experiences, I don't know what all the reasons are, but when I walk into a room, it is very easy for me to take attention, for me to distract, and for eyes to come onto me. And so I spent the entire experience, or the first part of the experience, trying to dim that part down, trying to hide that part down. And it took 45 minutes of me crouched on the side of the room while the rest of the entire audience was sitting in a seat, because I had gotten to the side of the room while a part of the presentation was taking place, a part of the event was taking place. And I was afraid that if I stood up with all of my ability to just get people to focus on me, I would distract and take away from everything. Look, being really real, I remember feeling really annoyed when someone got up in the middle of the presentation, just walked up and went to the back of the room to get some water. And the thought that went through my mind is, oh, must be nice to not be able to be so visible. That's a nice way of me saying it. Must be nice to be, the word insignificant comes to mind right now. It's not the full feeling of it, but it's the sentiment. It's like there was an element of just being annoyed of like, to be able to just be able to do that. Well, it took those 45 minutes of my legs burning, as well as a few other mishaps and failures throughout that experience, for me to realize something really important. I couldn't hide if I tried. It turns out that visibility is one of my superpowers. And I want to bring this into this conversation here, not from the standpoint of you taking on visibility in the same way, but I want to ask you, what's the thing about you that even when, even when you try and put it aside or to compensate for it, it's still so present that it can't help but be noticed? It might be that, let me slow that down, because I know I wanted to explain it away. What's the part about you that even when you try to put it, to dim it down, to hide it, or to mitigate against it, it can't help but be noticed? I have a lot of people in my world who are givers, and even when they're trying to be selfish, they're still thinking about other people throughout here. I'm just throwing that out as an example, just to kind of get some of your thoughts flowing. But I'll leave it at this here. For me, I couldn't hide if I tried. What's the thing you can't do, even if you try? Go ahead, leave a message. I'd love to leave you with that here as a distinction to play with. And then let's continue on the conversation. You can go to niiamahashong.com/tribe to engage in real conversation with us, and we'll take it further from there. I see you, and let's just know that we got your back. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, Niiamah here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and then go ahead and leave one of your insights from today's video in the comments below. If you're looking to take this deeper, you can go and watch another video, or you can go to niiamah.com/tribe to get exclusive invitation to our tribe member only events. I'll see you soon.